What's good, family? Taking a walk. Want to talk to y'all today about freedom. Freedom. I was just thinking about, it's about 7 in the morning. I don't usually take a walk this early, but let's do it. This nigga like a zombie over here, man. It's crazy. I was just thinking about him. As soon as I open my door, get out here on this walk, poof, there this dude is. Saying that must be the spirit. I don't know, man. But I always see this dude. Weird, man. But definitely keep my eye on his head on a swivel. But freedom. Just thinking about stuff. You know, right now the world is in a state of flux and instability. And in a lot of different ways, man. The fake dollar. It's just all unstable. Like this world, all you really have as stability is the truth. Buy the truth, sell it not. Don't sell out. You know, buy the truth and don't sell it. Truth of the scriptures. You know, people, I was talking to this one, I don't know what I was doing. I talked to this one black chick about, what was it? Just want to pick her brain. She had stopped me, started engaging me in conversation. So I was like, this and that. We got to talk about Russia and China. I said, you know what's going on? Just trying to pick her brain. See if she was a quote, quote, enlightened, quote, quote, sister or not. She started talking about, well, you know this and the Anunnaki and the this and that. And what did she say? And this, and it's all about energy, and all this. I'm like, man, I'm up here trying to, like, all right, this woman is a nutcase, basically. But, I said, I'm just going to keep it simple. It was a conversation. And like, man, this is a waste of my time. I'm going to tell you what it is. The scripture is the truth. It is what it is. If you don't believe it, that's on you. I can't make you believe nothing. And that's what I told her. So, just carry on doing your business, believing in all these belief systems. She, oh yeah, I did this. I studied the Bible and I studied this and the Quran. And through much study of falsehoods, you know what I mean? I don't need to study all that. I just know the truth. Because I can see the scriptures coming to life perfectly. I don't need the study of endless books, false books, man. I got why spend all that energy and time. I got the truth. I'm just feeling blessed that I got the truth. And that's what I was saying, man. All you don't need, it's like, I know, like, all this stuff's happening. The war with China, these are secrets that the Most High revealed, man, to me and the other brothers and sisters. This gives me peace. I understand, I might know who the Antichrist is. I think I do. If you pay attention to the link I shared in a few previous videos, some people say that Obama's the false prophet. You know what I mean? So I look at, why not? He's the most and this dude more charismatic and magnetic than Bill Clinton. And I thought Bill Clinton was the most charismatic. But Obama, he got a real hypnotic voice. And people of America. This dude, he could very well be the false prophet. Prophet don't mean that it's a religious thing. Well, let me say it like this. It don't mean that he has to be a religious like the Pope, you know what I mean? Then you look at his name, look that up. One who is fallen from a high place. I think that's what it means. and son of lightning or something like that. We put that together and say that Satan fell as lightning from heaven. So just something to look at. One point is, in the state of flux, in the state of instability that the world is in, hold on to the truth, because money gonna fail. I mean, there's so many things that's going on right now. Many people is even saying they don't even think it's gonna be an election this year. And I really tend to agree with that. Man. Cause you mean, you got, think about it, man. The dollar just got off of the standard of becoming a world petrol currency. Now nobody give a crap about no dollar. It's like right now we in a state of in-betweenness, instability, man. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, the calm before the storm. And so in this, what kind of mind state should a man have in this time frame? In my opinion, is one of letting go. My opinion, while you got time, sure, get you some silver and gold. But you gotta have the mentality to let all this stuff go, I mean, the reality, man, is, because I'm thinking about Civil War. That movie, Civil War, I haven't seen that, but I've seen the Purge series, you know what I mean? It's primarily, fundamentally, keep your head on a swivel here. These spirits, but primarily it's the same. I think it was created by the same people, if I'm not correct. The Purge was made by Civil War, same people. I ain't sure about that though. But the trailers look pretty dope. I'm thinking it's gonna be a civil war this year. And when you know the scriptures, it says that Babylon, America, gonna be in straits. You know what I mean? In like a civil war, people gonna be fighting it. What do you think? People gonna fight against their neighbor. What that mean? For lack of food and stuff like that. What does it say? Lack of food. That's gonna be the main thing. So you look at it, it's like right now we in a calm before the storm. But really, technically, really look at it like America, what made America powerful like that really was its attachment to oil, salty oil. They also say that the nations ain't gonna fear Babylon, is gonna be despised. And a lot of countries absolutely despise America, and they do not fear America no more. You look at now that the weak say I'm strong, you look at this North Korea, just definitely one of America's enemies. They join forces openly with Russia. So what I'm saying, America, I'm kind of wondering, my thing is like, I can't see us getting out of this year 2024 without some kind of event or a series of events or a dollar collapse. I think it's going to be a combination of things, because the dollar can't really stay, because it ain't nothing but paper and debt, and it's not even attached to real money, which is gold, anymore. And that's what I'm saying about cryptocurrency. That ain't even attached to nothing. I mean, they prop it up as money, but really it's currency. True and only money, well, real money, silver, gold. And this is why countries be wanting to get to stabilize themselves, like China is acquiring a whole bunch of gold. This is real money. It always has been. Currencies have always failed. Now, we talking about paper currencies. Cryptocurrencies, this is some stuff popped up out of nowhere. Like, this video game credits, man. I mean, I know that they treat it as money because people don't really know what money is, and It's just another okie doke currency system that they done threw out there. And it got people used to, you know, used to the, and associated us with it. And that's going to be, they're going to use cryptocurrencies as a, they keep talking about this digital CBDC. It's the same exact thing, digital money out of nowhere. And so the point is, that's how they're going to end up, so the scriptures say a man can't buy or sell unless he had a mark. Mark, you know what I mean? They talking about coming up with a digital, you know, what's up, man? This zombie popped up out of nowhere. But a digital, what do you call it? That's where the mark of the beast system, you know. Let me get over here. Take it, eyebrow. But I mean, whether it be the chip that's a grain of rice size, which I think that's real small, like crude. That's old technology, is what I'm saying. I'm sure they got some out here, and they want to basically brand everybody. You know what I mean? And that's the scriptures. So you're literally seeing the scriptures happen right now. So what they gotta do is, like they say, order out of chaos. I gotta slow down. That stupid dog again. But they wanna mark everybody. You know what I mean? And tag like dogs. Tag them. You know what I mean? And you know, I just think that's old technology. The grain of rice. They probably have it where they do a digital tattoo system. Whatever it is, it's gonna be a digital system where a person can't buy nothing or sell nothing until, you know, specific implementation, the device, you know, it probably will be that or some combination of that. My point is, it's gonna be some kind of, I liken it, because I had a few dreams about this. The mark, in my opinion, probably be some kind of laser scan tattoo kind of thing, kind of like on that movie Elysium. You know what I mean? That alters your DNA and stuff. So, hold on, let me check out my surroundings. But anyways, I think it's gonna be something more like that. Cause think about it. Why would they tell you how it's gonna look and what it is? They giving you that as an okie doke. You see what I mean? Look over here, what we actually doing. So my point is this. In this time, everybody gotta be let loose. Let go, man. You see what I mean? Like, I'm looking at, like, that's why scriptures say, those that have wives, be as though they have none. Act like you ain't got no wife in these times. And if you think about how impactful that, what I just told you, what men want and love primarily, die for, is their woman, and they love their woman before they even love their kids, so that automatically includes kids. Love not the world, neither things that are in the world. For you love the world, the love of the Father's not in you. That don't mean don't love. It mean, like I said, don't be in love. Because it say love your neighbor, so clearly it's not contradictory. But it's a love. If you in love with something, you know what I mean? It's the levels to this. So if you in love with your woman more than the Most High, then now, you know, you ain't even supposed to be in love with your own self more than the Most High. Like, in other words, when it would come down to it, you see, like with Daniel in the lion's den. He didn't love his life. In other words, he wasn't in love with his life. Of course, he loved his life because he fed himself, he clothed himself. So it ain't saying don't love yourself or love your woman. It's saying don't be in love to the point where you'll be compromised. So that's what it really boiled down to, is that it's the whole goal is to strip everybody down, remove remove what we got the current order, remove it where now you can go grab a burger and fries. They want to remove all that, increase sickness and disease and pestilence, because when famine happen, you know, then people get sick, get weak, diseases increase, and people's immune systems decrease, thus increasing and plus they gonna have bad hygiene and stuff. That's bad. Think about if you have, like what I said before, what was it? Refugee status. That's what they really want. A whole bunch of people out here being refugees. Yeah, man, I keep seeing this dude, this German Shepherd. They want a whole bunch of people out here being refugees. But you never know who's an angel out here. But they be refugees and ain't nothing solid. Think about it, man. If we'll be refugee status out here and nothing is solid, you ain't going, you ain't got the new Nikes. That ain't gonna mean nothing, man. You ain't got the new Jordans. You know what I mean? Nobody gonna care about the new Jordans. They don't care about when you out here can't eat. Then people's stomachs start rumbling. Then they get real at that point, you know what I mean? So I think everything needs to be worn very, very loosely in these days. I very much see that it could very much be no election this year. I can see that. And you had a Purge Civil War, the Purge election year. Ain't that what happened? That's what it came with the Purge movies, Purge election year. I'm like, I got a sense of peace, man. I really don't care. I don't care about holidays of America. I don't care about, except that it's another day off. If somebody cooking, I might slide through, you know what I mean? But for the most, like Independence Day or something like that. Not Halloween, but Memorial's Day. I don't really care about it, but I might slide through, get a burger. You know what I mean? But like the Christmas and the Valentine's Day, the ones that have spiritual significance, I don't go to that. I don't follow that stuff. I don't care about America. Some family members, I love them, but I'm not in love with them. Thus, I don't really care about them. In other words, I don't over care about them. These are the times, man. These are some turbulent, unstable times. And in these times, you got to hold on to the truth, because there's a lot of deception out here. Like all this stuff going on in Ukraine, Russia had nuclear submarines off the coast of America. You probably don't hear nothing about this on the news, man. On the real news. Oh, because they want people not to really pay attention. Because if more people pay attention, more people will be prepared. But what they want is a massive blood sacrifice. That's what they want. They being the leaders, the fallen angels, and those who actually lead the world, Or in other words, the Illuminati, same people. Point is, they, the elite, so-called, they want Americans. They want a large blood sacrifice, because blood sacrifices have spiritual significance, and so that's what they want, and that will bring about a new world order. Definitely, they want to sacrifice hundreds of millions of people in America. Absolutely. Then that'll be what issues. This is my opinion. This will be what issues forth the new world. So and then include some UFO stuff in there too, and all this other stuff. I ain't really getting into all that stuff, but my point is that at this point, everything needs to be worn loosely, man. Everything, in my opinion, people, let it go. Love, but don't be in love, man. I love a lot of people, but what you really got, your relationship with the Most High, Yah, that's it. That's all it is. That's it, man. And the whole goal is to get people to compromise, break people on down, remove their access to food, break them all down so where they have to compromise or die. You see what I mean? Hit them bellies. And you got a civil war going on, so people comfortable in their houses. But what if you got a situation where you be a collapse, a dollar collapse? People can't get them food stamps. You think Keisha just gonna stay in the crib and just go on a fast and hope things turn out better? Keisha go send Marquavion and Nook Nook and Pookie to go out here in these streets and go get it. And while they going to get it, that's your purge right there. I think the main thing that's gonna cause a purge would be a lack of food. But that's what the scriptures say. A lack of food, and that's gonna cause people to act crazy. And especially if they can't I don't like loud motorcycles. God, that thing, whoop. I'm irritated. It's like, why you spend thousands of dollars on a motorcycle? Dang, dude, he's like blocks up the street. Oh, God, reverberating. Why you spend all thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars on a stupid motorcycle, but don't even get something to make the exhaust quiet? You know, I don't understand that. I don't like no loud car. I remember one time I had a loud car, freaking exhaust was, I ain't have enough money to fix the exhaust. And that was before I found out about exhaust tape, metal tape. But I hated pressing the gas, man. It's like, just like what he. So I'm like, why would you want to drive? And then I thought about it's probably for attention, man. You know what I mean? But dude, Spinner, ain't coming back. Oh, he way up the street, about a mile away, half mile away. But what was I saying? Yeah, that's probably like spending a few dollars and tone out that stupid exhaust. But then he won't be getting seen, you know. But yeah, so in this time of instability, this is the time, bro. You have to lean on the Most High. And, you can only it's tribulation, difficulty. That's what we coming into. Wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes in different places. You know what I mean? Famines and pestilences. That ain't really happening that much. But as you see in Israel, what they up here with the genocide they committing against the Arabs, you see with that, war brings about pestilence. War brings about famine. You see? When people's immune systems is low and they're not used to like fasting and stuff, and number two, they're under a great deal of stress, this reduces the immune system, making them more subject to diseases and stuff. And like I said, because of a lack of hygiene is going to be, because if you in a refugee status, they done bombed you. Think about this, man. Visualize it. What if all these immigrants, illegal ones, and the plants, what if many of them are enemies of America? And what if they got weaponry and stuff and let off bombs and all this kind of stuff, and what do you call them, RPGs? And what if I'm talking about your neighborhood, my neighborhood. I'm looking out here right now. What if a bomb just went over there, or like a group of like 5 people, or like what happened in Russia? You had them 6 people that so-called was with ISIS. We'll never know. But they went around and clipped dozens of people, killed them. in Russia and injured other ones. Well, this is 5 dudes with some machine guns. And what if that happens throughout this country? With all these illegal people that America just allowed to slide on in here. You don't think that's purposeful, bro? They want to create the chaos. So you need that scriptural, scriptural and biblical, right? Scriptural. But it says that Babylon, America is going to be filled with men as with caterpillars. So they can very well, you can have ISIS people here and they get their signal, take out some schools or take out this and that. And you know what I mean? And they be on the news, they reapprehended, Muhammad or whatever, and he was part of ISIS, and now he was illegally allowed, and I'm just going through scenarios in my mind. He was illegally allowed into the country. It could be a combination of things. It could be the immigrant crisis combined with the dollar fall, combined. All this is probably going to happen before the nukes drop. So you got a whole bunch of problems. America going to be destroyed inside before all this stuff, before the nuke be the icing on the cake, man. It's a lot. America's not stable right now, bro. So I think we got to be stable in the Most High. Oh, I got this. I got that. Yeah, get what you got to get, but don't have, because look, man, if civil war, people going to have to leave their cribs. You know what I mean? America's very armed. But again, the food, it's a mix. It's a mix of a lot of things, man, that could go combine, simultaneously wrong is what I'm saying. So my goal, my hope is not in this place. My hope is in the scripture that said that this place is going to be destroyed inwardly and externally. That's what my hope is. My hope is not, female, we got to build relationships and build back the black community, get the sisters on board. I don't give a damn if they be on board. I know that they ain't going to get on board until all their men start getting deleted and they be in an Isaiah 4:1 state of mind. So I don't got hope in this world. I think that's a healthy mind state we need to have. Letting go, man. Or I can mend the relationship with my ex. Man, these hoes gonna be begging dudes, man. Begging dudes to get with you, man. See what I'm saying? There ain't no strong, independent women when they getting the lights blown out. They say a lot of in Ukraine. You think there's a whole bunch of strong, independent Ukrainian women? See, that's all. It's some women that can do war and stuff, but in general, women ain't made for no war. No, that's another thing. They talking about bringing the draft and drafting women. So come on, bro. We talking about real war. We talking about, endurance and all that, man. America's soft, man. It's a soft, cushy group of people. And a lot of Americans don't even want to fight no war. And that's scriptural too. Yeah, a lot of Americans have forborne to fight. And Americans don't want to go fight no war. It's a real, realistic cluster of, bad things right now. Oh, you just gotta buy Bitcoin. Man, Bitcoin ain't even real money, bro. Oh, even in gold and silver, I mean, that's stable. That's pretty actually, but really, gold and silver. Because, when it comes down to it, think about it, man. It's digital money, bro. It's digital air, bro. Right now, it has perceived confidence and value in it, but it ain't really actually money. It's currency, but my point is that It's just a lot of things going on, man. When you look at the history of when Joseph was in Egypt, and he had all these people didn't have no money. They had money, but they ain't had no food. So they traded in their money. They sold themselves for food, like somebody sell themselves to slavery. You know what I mean? For food. You know what I mean? In order to feed their family, they sold their possessions. So what I'm saying is, how much value is a person's possessions gonna be? You see what I mean? So you gotta consider all these variables. So on that day, I'm like, I gotta trust in the Most High. So it's just something I was thinking about. Let it go. The hope of we gotta build black communities, and my children love me forever. I ain't saying don't love your kids and don't love your woman. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying don't be in love with these people and these things, because it's all temporary anyways. And really, you should only really care about what you can control, which is yourself. And really what it boils down to is what decision you gonna make. You know what I mean? So that's the whole thing. What I see this boiling down to, funneling down to, is they trying to get the populace to break themselves and be marked and tattooed. That's what it is, man. Same thing as before, same thing is gonna be again. Like I said, with Daniel in the lion's den, he got in there because he refused to compromise and bow down. So that's just something I was thinking about, man. They might use your kids to get you to bow down, wife, threat of this. Real sobering thoughts I've been having, man. You know, when it all boils down to it, will a person fold or will they not fold? That's what this comes down to. And so I've grown to have a mentality. I don't give a damn about a lot of these people and this stuff. Think if a nuke go off, why the hell? What's gonna matter at that point? We got civil war, people fighting over food. What's gonna matter at that point? EMP goes off, electricity ain't working, and car ain't working. Now all of a sudden, women becoming social and hey, I've seen you, yeah. Like when we had blackout last year or whatever up here. All of a sudden, women, hi, how you doing? Offering me food and all this kind of stuff. And because they refrigerators wasn't working, for a few days. So hi, I have steak if you want some steak. It's gonna go bad anyways. Initiating conversations. Yeah, all that strong independent crap gonna be like wet toilet tissue in the toilet after it's being used. That's how important. That's how what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Strong and independent is gonna be like a dream. Right now it's a dream, kind of like the dollar. It's a dream held up by confidence in a false system. I feel good out here, man. But yeah, I'm about to just get to the crib, start out my day with a nice walk. This is cool. And but yeah, that's something I was thinking, man. Letting go. Get all these people, man. You know what I mean? Get all these things. These people don't mean nothing, bro. So just something I was thinking about. Hold everybody loosely, man. Everything loosely, not all basically close, like important like that. But anyways, peace, brothers. Like, share, and subscribe. Donate to the channel if you want to. Peace.